Okay, good morning and welcome back to today's trade setups and potential wave counts for Euro USD dollar index and gold along with the indices. It is 21st of Feb and we are moving into the early UK session as we speak. Uh, Early Europe session, sorry. We did go through the larger degree counts yesterday around the same time. Must have seen the recorded mode. Those who have missed, if you have missed yesterday's, it's already there in the channel, but quick appraisal of what we are looking at. The preferred wave count suggests we had an impulse earlier, which was also followed by an expanded flat corrective structure. Uh, and now we are looking towards the third wave in progress against 1.0450. Okay, so again to confirm, we got an almost 50% bounce. So either we are unfolding or euro is unfolding as an impulse, larger degree impulse, wave one, wave two, and wave three in progress, and then we'll have four and five if it is unfolding as an impulse, or as an alternate, what we discussed, if you remember yesterday, it could be an ABC as well. If it is unfolding into three waves. So wave C into brackets is in progress. All right. So wave one, potential wave two. Can I type potential wave two here? I think it's okay to do that. And then wave three in progress. So the larger degree wave structure is suggesting a continued rally in the euro on the daily chart against 1.0450. This is the preferred count. The alternate count, as discussed earlier, let me type alternate here so that there's no confusion. Alternate one, that is the fifth wave kind of terminated here. So let's say 5 into brackets 1. All right. And then alternate 2, uh, not alternate 2, alternate 2 is still progressing. So here is the termination expected. So if it is 5 here, in that case, you've got a wave 4 triangle, wave 3 extended there, and then you have wave A, wave B, and wave C is progressing. Either ways, the subset is we should witness a rally towards at least 1.1, brothers. All right, before turning lower again. Now we are inching very close to 1.0850 or 1.089, 1.09 actually. Let me bring up the lower time frame. And, the first resistance has been taken out yesterday. So according to the rule, I mean, bulls have scored a point, and if they, it's a simple analogy theory that we have been following since many years now. I mean, don't be surprised if you see a corrective decline. Uh, of the entire boundary here, of the entire rally. That's the upswing. And I would not be surprised if we see a drop towards 745 or 750 before the next rally resumes. Okay. Uh, and the other thing is, if it wants to extend it from here itself, a slight, not very clear wave counts, I would say. If it conclude this as wave one and wave two, that could be wave three in progress as well. One, two, three, four, and five. So there might be one more high in the making towards 1.09. Otherwise, there is another alternate way to count is an ABC X ABC. In that case, this is just a corrective wave and it's going to come back and retrace almost everything that it has rallied. All right. Ideally, we are foreseeing the charts as a a short-term decline towards 750 at least, and then a rally to resume higher again towards 950 or 1.1. And we will review or take a review around 1.1, what to do for euro. Right now, we are more inclined to buy on dips against that low, uh, against 695. So that's the near-term view. Maybe in the next few days, we'll be looking to push buy on dips on the trading room. And in fact, we already have a couple of positions active on the long side right now in the euro, not in the dollar index. We booked profit yesterday over there, but we would be more inclined to add at around 750 or so uh, and take it along towards 900 and 1.1. All right, so that's the trade plan, overall trade plan for euro USD. Let's look into the dollar index now. Okay. So the daily chart, I think it's very clear. Still, if you want, I can run through the preferred wave counts very quickly. The first impulse, which was followed through as an expanded flat. Reaching almost 50% of the impulsive drop, wave one. All right. So one of the arguments could be it's still not retraced. Ideally, what it should do in that case, we've kept the alternate count open as well. But as we always study the probabilities and the subset, we are right now inclined towards sell-on rallies because we need to see at least a corrective decline towards 102 or close to 102 before the alternate count of yet another rally resumes. So we'll take a look, we'll take a review around 102 as we discuss what we are going to do in euro around 1.1. All right, so that is the daily chart. In the short term, it looks like we've got the first boundary lower. It has almost taken the previous low. I mean, if you had seen the previous 2 days trade setup videos, we were talking about prices dropping to break that support. It's almost done, not exactly, but almost done. So we, if bears have scored a point already, then there will be a potential rally as the bulls retrace. That could be taking us towards 10450, back to 10450, and then we review, or possibly we go short again, the target of around 102. All right, that's the trade plan for the next few trading sessions in gold. Sorry, in the dollar index. Next is gold. Sorry. It's taking time. Okay. I think we already bought gold early morning today around the 20. I think it's around 23. So let's take profits right now and stay aside. I'm just typing in the profit taking levels through the channel right now, trading room. Just a moment before we review the chart again. Two zero three one. We were targeting 2045 at least. So if you are inclined, you might take partial profits and remaining later on. All right, so we've taken intraday profits in gold. Just a moment. As we were discussing earlier as well, now this rally could be it could be an impulse already, and it's also almost completing the impulse with the first resistance being taken out as we speak right now, 2031. So I would not be surprised if there is a decent pullback before the next wave resumes higher again, and see a bearish divergence again. So it's good that we take profits instead of partial. I would suggest take complete profits right now and wait for a corrective dip. Now the the, uh, the price which we are expecting for gold is first to drop towards 2014 and possibly towards 2003. So let's say buy gold partial again around 21.5 and remaining around 25. Stop will be around 1970 and target is open. Right. So ideally, it looks like gold still has some room higher. Uh, it's not a very clear impulse, though. I mean, you can say an ABC as well. It's quite possible. But right now, let's keep it very simple. The resistance is taken out, so bears will be in control for at least a while. You can see 5 waves there. That is wave 4. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. That's an impulse. Uh, so so it's good to take profits, sit in the sidelines for a while, and buy again around 2015 and lower again. All right. I think we've got one more leg higher left for gold, and and if that is going to unfold correctly, then dollar might be in pressure going forward. Maybe a short-term rally in the dollar index is possible, which we're expecting towards 104, and then a decline towards 102. It makes a lot of sense. It's not always going to happen, so it's just an analogy. We don't trade only based on analogy. We look into the charts individually as well. Okay, now Dow Jones, I don't know what's waiting for some news or announcement. It's taken quite a bit of time now on the 38,400 500 zone. Looking at the daily chart, I mean it's already at the peak. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as well. And if that is a larger degree A, B, C, or it's going to be 1, 2, 3. The third wave or the C wave looks complete. So ideally, what we should see from here is a drop, just waiting for a trigger. All right. A drop could be seen at least towards let's say around the 38.2% is 36,400, and then you've got 34,888. All right. So that's a story for the indices. SPX 500 has dipped quite a bit. It's slightly ahead of the Dow. On the daily chart, you can see it's almost dropping or close to the support. Now we need to see a break below that. Once that happens, it's almost confirmed that we are turning low from here. And on the weekly chart, let me zoom in a bit. It's a hanging man last week, but we still need to see a follow through this week to get an evening start. So we are still looking for candlestick patterns to unfold and develop in the indices. It could be unfolding anytime today or tomorrow or during the week. We still have 3 trading sessions to go, trading days to go. But it's good to remain on the short side or keep selling on rallies. All right. And one last chart before we call it a pause here is the VIX. Now, just to remind, we are watching or following this VIX just in case to have a good gauge of what the indices and the stocks are preparing to do. Possibly we've got a wave 1 and 2 of 3 actually. So third wave is extending possibly, and if that is correctly done, then we can expect a huge rally from here and a reversal in the indices accordingly. So those are the stories as we move into the Europe session right now. Let's bring it a pause here, and we'll be back again tomorrow around the same time. Until that, thank you once again for watching. And until the next one, as always, please do take care and God bless. Goodbye.